Right, hello Acquisition Kings, and we are back with Ecana, and we are about to look at a dry cleaning business. We were in Yukon the other day, and we looked at a gold mine. Now we're looking at a dry cleaning business in an area, northern British Columbia, and it's going to take you there right now. Oh, landed in Niagara Falls here. So we're just gonna take you to this location where this business owner he's got two businesses. He's an older guy, and he has whoops, stuck in Niagara Falls.
I expanded the map.
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah. Oh, cool, perfect. Anyway, so we're going to Niagara. We're going to have a look at this business, and this is a business owner who has owned this business for a little while. It's actually been since 1975 or 1973, so it's almost 50 years he's owned this business in this location. Single owner, and just in conversation, sounds like the revenue numbers are 500,000 to 750,000 for this particular business here, and um, and I don't know the EBITDA numbers yet, so we'll find out. But and he does own this real estate here, so he owns this parcel of real estate here, and we're not sure for this particular transaction if we're going to want to keep the real estate because it'll affect our EBITDA numbers. So if we add the real estate into it, it'll make it a bit more expensive. Then we'll have a little troubles getting debt financing. For this one, we're doing a full acquisition, which means that we'll purchase the property and own it. We're not doing a joint venture roll up on this one. So we get this property, we go to the bank over here and borrow a debt against the business. As long as the cash flow from this business covers the debt that we borrow from this bank, then we're good to go, right? And we know that BDC will count a vendor finance loan, as equity in this particular transaction. So we should be able to, if we can work it out, we won't need much of a down payment, a little to no of a down payment, if we can get this cash flow covered debt service. So depending on how negotiable the seller is on his price, then we should be good to go. Last time I talked to him, he was figuring that he wanted 5 times revenue instead of 5 times earnings, but we want 5 times EBITDA, 5 times the actual earnings. If this bank here, BDC, which is just across, this is the bank that finances entrepreneurs in Canada. It's almost like the SBA, like you have in the United States, but it's federally funded. And oh, there's my buddies on the street there. Holy smokes! A federally funded bank, and so, but not quite exactly like the SBA. So it'll be a little bit different. It's a little bit a mix of federal and private financing. If they're not able to do it, we do have a couple other options, more than a couple other options to finance this deal. Like I said, we'll go to, if they're not able to do it, we have some commercial banks over here. We have our regular TD here on the corner, TD Bank right here. We have a Royal Bank over here, just on the corner. We have a Scotia Bank down the corner here that finances businesses as well. Then we have CIBC and Bank of Montreal. So we have a bunch of banks we can go to, and then we have a bunch of other private lenders to kind of structure the deal. So we're gonna talk to the business owner tomorrow and try to get the financials in. That's the most important thing, is to get the financials in and have a look at what the numbers look like, the EBITDA numbers, and then we'll get an LOI out, letter of intent out, and if the numbers make sense, and then we'll start talking to the bank. We actually usually talk to the bank first and then get the deal, but this time we're going to do a little different because we already have this one in our pipeline, and we'll see what the seller says. So, all right, so that is the next deal we're looking at, and we'll see you at the next location.